All right, looks like we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturdays with Steph. I'm here with my good friend Shannon of Slay Arts. Hi, Shannon.
Hi.
So good to have you. Thanks for coming on with me today.
I'm so happy to be here. So excited about what we're doing. We need to catch up.
We need to catch up big time. So both of us are working on, let me grab our, I'm dropping stuff all over. Our color vortex block of the month from Legit Kit. Both of us got a little bit behind and maybe got a little bit demotivated, to be honest, at least from my standpoint, to work on this. And so I said to Shannon, hey, why don't you come on with me, even if you don't want to sew this, and we sew together so it'll motivate me to get working on this again. And she goes, yeah, I have to catch up on mine too.
Yes, please.
So we're doing this together. We're going to catch up. We have what, 9 so far?
Yeah.
We have 9 so far. I have 8 and 9 to do, and half of 7. One of my 7s, when I opened the package, realized was missing. So I'm going to finish what I have and then move on to 8, and I'll have to go back to it when I get that piece. So, yeah. So where are you at with it?
I have a couple of pieces done of 8. That's the where we're kind of really getting into a rainbow action happening there. But not halfway. Just a couple of pieces done. So I need to finish up 8 and then move into 9 and be caught up.
Very cool. Just trying to find my live so I can see who's chatting because I can't see in the little thing. So I say hello to everybody who's here. Jacqueline said, are we okay? I'm wondering if you're asking because of the weather. If you are, then yes, we're okay. We're hoping neither of us loses power or internet. A good portion of Cleveland, Ohio is without power. But out where I live, all of our electricity lines over here are buried. So fingers crossed that nothing happens to like the transformer center.
Right.
So if nothing happens to that, we should be okay. Yeah, I'm really hoping about that for tomorrow because it seems like this storm system is going across the entire country. So I'm hoping that not only for Shannon and I, but for folks who are joining us for the retreat aren't going to have issues. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's been madness here.
Yeah. This is like this storm seems to be affecting, the majority of the country, whether it's rain or snow or ice or just cold or wind. We've gotten winds and some snow and so yeah, interesting.
Yep.
So hello to everybody in the chat. I keep seeing more people come in. If I go back and see all the names, it's going to take me a half hour. So I'm just going to say a blanket hello. And glad to have you all here. If you have not seen yet Fort Worth Fabric Studios, because I know a bunch of you were asking me when the next sew along was, announced their next sew along. So I put that video up on my channel today. So if you go watch that video, I've got the announcement and the giveaway for the kit. So you'll have to go over there and check that out if you would like to win the kit and leave a comment over there. So that is coming up on February 22nd. That's a Monday. Also that week, I believe, right? If I'm counting the dates right, the 23rd is our next. Is that correct? The 23rd? Maybe I'm wrong. I think so. Is our next, I'm losing dates. Our
February?
next, yeah.
I haven't even started thinking
Our
February.
next New York Beauty, I believe, is that day, is the 23rd. But I'll let Shannon verify that because I think I'm getting dates mixed up.
So January 23rd, yes.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
February.
So we'll have 2 days in a row. We'll have January 22nd is Fort Worth Fabric Studios' first sew along day, and then the 23rd will be the New York Beauty.
Yeah.
Let me think. What else is coming up that I need to tell you guys about? Sewing with Stephen and Stephanie on Wednesdays. That's every Wednesday from 9 a.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern. You can pop in anytime during that time. You don't have to be there right at 9 a.m. We are going to kick you out at 4 p.m. though. Because at that point we want to make dinner and take a break and all that stuff. But
That's a long day.
It is a long day, but it's a fun day, and we usually get a lot of sewing done. So it's great. Sometimes we chat a little bit, sometimes we sew for a couple hours, nobody talks, but it's nice to kind of have people there with you. It encourages you to get some sewing done. So that's every Wednesday, and we're back now. We had our first one back since the holidays and the Georgia retreat this past Wednesday, and it was great to see everybody. There was a lot of folks there. We missed you guys, so that was nice. So again, this Wednesday. Trying to think if there's anything else coming up during the week. Do you have anything going on, Shannon, that you want to talk about?
So Sunday retreat, Thursday morning will be podcast. I think that's it.
Cool.
Friday and Saturday is improv show, but
yay! Are you going to film this?
We do, but it's on me to put them up on YouTube, and I'm absolutely horrible about doing it because I do a lot of YouTube stuff. And it's just like, oh yeah, that's another YouTube thing I got to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
I hear you.
That's on me.
We like to see them though, so hopefully you'll get some up there. For those of you who don't know, Shannon's in an improv troupe, and she's hilarious, and her troupe is funny. They've got just a couple videos up on YouTube, but I enjoyed watching them. So, and then Monday, this Monday, which is Martin Luther King Day. So some of you have it off. I know not all of you do, but at 10 a.m. in the morning, check out my channel, Shannon's channel, Steven's channel, The Idiot Quilter. He's here in the chat, and also Sean of The Guy Who Sews. We're going to put up our 4S collab video, and we're going to show you the finished quilts that you all picked for us. If you remember, I know it was a long time ago, but all the way back to October, each of us had 3 different patterns, and you all chose which one for us to make. A couple of us made a couple quilts, but we all at least finished one. So that video will be up on Monday, so you can check those out. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And a lot of work, especially you overachievers. So fun to watch though.
No, Julie, I said we're gonna email those out after the live. So the retreat patterns will go out after the live. We said that last week, but again, the retreat patterns will go out after the live. So you'll have it very soon. And for anybody that is concerned about the paper piecing pattern, you can print it on regular printer paper. You don't need anything special. If you happen to have newsprint paper, which is like what Legit Kits uses, which Stephen Walter has that in the pack of stuff I gave him.
Oh yeah.
The paper piecing stuff. If you happen to have that kind of paper, you can print it out on there. If not, regular old printer paper will do. That's what I use. So that's fine. You don't need anything special. We've had several people ask if you need any kind of special paper. You don't.
No, so, I'm a big proponent of use what you have. You don't have to spend extra money and get all bougie. You just use what you've got.
Yep. This really quick. No worries, Julie. That's not a problem because you're not the only one who's going to ask, I'm sure. So, Walter has the paper and so do I. Okay, great. Perfect. I remembered that it was in there. So if you guys want to see something really funny, Steven just put up a little video clip in a short today. So go check out his channel of Walter cutting fabric for the retreat tomorrow. It was cute.
Yay!
All right, so we're going to get to sewing now. And I don't have a down camera today. Do you happen to have one?
I don't. I don't. I was just thinking, oh, this is just, chatting and sewing. I wasn't thinking about it being.
Yeah, me either. Sorry, guys. We'll have them for tomorrow for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, for the retreat. So, and I put all my pieces that I pre-cut for this, and I don't know which one's which. There we go. Aw. Steven said Walter's cutting his fabric still. He wouldn't let me help him. Aw.
I love it.
Well, that's okay. If he doesn't want any help, he doesn't want any help. It's nice of you to offer. I think it's cool that he's starting to do some quilting sewing.
Yeah. Well, more. I know he was saying on our social review that the Georgia one wasn't his first quilt.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So,
he doesn't trust me. Steven said he doesn't trust him.
that's funny. Mona, if you don't have a printer, most like Staples or UPS stores or things like that have something. And sometimes they even have it where you can send it to them like via email ahead of time and they'll print it for you. And all you have to do is go and pick it up. Dropping my fabric all over the floor.
Oh no.
Julie, she said, is it fair that Walter gets to cut fabric so early and we have to wait until this evening? You should have already gotten cutting instructions. We sent those last weekend with the fabric requirements. So
Yep.
if you didn't, I would check your spam because I sent it out to everybody last Saturday.
Yep. It's Stephanie's that is pre-cutting. The FPP is you can pre-cut for FPP. It is an option. If sometimes patterns will have like templates and stuff. You'll see the pattern after this live. But for the most part, especially just starting out, I'm gonna show you in the instruction tomorrow how you can cut fabric as you go to make it a little more comfortable, so that you know you're having the coverage. That was the biggest fear of that. If you're pre-cutting it for FPP and you make any mistakes, once it's cut, it's cut. So we want to make sure that I have the time to show you what cutting it looks like. Although if you've been watching like me do the legit kits or doing any other FPP, I have done a lot of showing how I'll place the paper on top of the fabric and how I cut to size that way. That's going to be exactly what we do tomorrow too. So there's no special need to pre-cut any fabric for it.
And it's probably better if you're a beginner anyway, because and that's why I think usually this way, Shannon, right? Because we heard that there was a lot of beginners.
Yeah.
Because like Shannon said, especially as a beginner, you're not necessarily quite sure. Oh my gosh, I have the drops. You see, I'm dropping everything. What size pieces you're going to need and what's going to cover and all that stuff. So for the FPP project, just bring your fabrics pressed and everything, and then Shannon will show you how to cut it.
And remember, this is my first pattern that I've written, and I knew I was writing it for a lot of beginner FPPers. So it is not a complex. It's not even this complex, like with different shapes and stuff, like weird triangles and things. So we are going to be super fine, and you will realize really quickly that it clicks and you're going to be off and running and be super comfortable. I know it's scary right now because you just don't know. Like it's the not knowing that would freak me out too.
Yeah. Steven said, Shannon, you have a big challenge on your hands with me since I'm not a fan of FPP, but maybe you'll convert me. We shall see. That's funny.
It is all good. And I think that from the testing of the pattern and seeing it in different colorways and things, I think you're going to be really excited about how it looks.
Yeah.
I think I'm proud.
I think it's going to be great. Mona, I'm sending them as soon as we're done here. And so you should be able to find a staple still open. So.
Oh, thanks, Ingrid.
You're a few hours behind us. Most staples are open till like 9 o'clock on a Saturday, so. Or UPS store. Well, those aren't open though. Those usually close by 4, so.
Mm.
Okay.
Here are a couple pieces that I'd had done beforehand. So this is D7C. These are the
Ooh,
deep
the darker
browns.
colors. Yeah.
Yeah. And then into the rusty oranges. Yep. D7B. So this one has, and then this is D7D, which is just this blue. So it's got quite the variety of color in it. And again, I'm doing month 8 and Stephanie is doing month 7.
7. Yeah. But I can't finish 7 yet. I have to get that last block.
Oh, and just so you know, I was able to send that email to you. So.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'll do that when we're done then, so I can finish this month. That's amazing. We're excited for tomorrow too, Ingrid. It's going to be fun.
Just remind everybody to post pictures because I want to see all the pretty colors.
I know. I can't wait. I've gotten a few emails from people telling me, oh, I'm going to use this color. Is that okay for my pen? And I'm like, that's great. I can't wait to see it in different colors. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And yours is really up for any kind of colors. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I've got some cherry wood fabrics. Do you know what cherry wood is?
I love cherry wood. Yeah.
Right? Somebody gave me, they knew I liked cherry wood fabric. And at the retreat that I was at in October, so yeah, somebody gave me a pack of cherry wood pastels.
Ooh.
And so I'm thinking I might do yours in that because I've been holding them and I really want to use them for something. So
that's awesome. I love how cherry wood feels. I just love, so cool.
So Steven's asking, Shannon, did you design your pattern? Is it an original to you?
Indeed it is. I even searched the internet to see if anybody else had ever done it. And I saw some variations, but not exactly what I was looking for. So this is original Slate Arts Shannon original. Woohoo! My first ever.
Yay. So all of us can go, we knew her when.
I did not know there was so much running around up in this noggin of mine. And all I do is think about things to make into patterns now, which is pretty cool.
That's fun. I'll give you a hint. Put a sketchbook next to your bed. Because if you're laying down in bed and you have those things go through your head, by the morning you won't remember.
Yes. Yeah. I do. I have it. It's by my bed. And it's grid, so I can even like count, like figure out how big things are going to be.
Nice.
Oh, so posting pictures. So if you post it to your own like socials, there are some hashtags that we can talk about tomorrow that you can post to. I'm pretty sure one of them was SS Virtual Retreat. I think I'll know for sure tomorrow.
We'll let you know tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it in front of my face right now, and I don't want to say the wrong thing because then I'll have you guys posting all these weird. But you can also post to Together We Sew. That would be fantastic. That's Stephanie's Retreat Facebook page, which would be very exciting to have you post there, because then you'll have a huge community of folks just excited for you and telling you how wonderful you did. So that's a great place to post things as well if you do Facebook. Yeah, I mean, and I never talk about I have Slay Arts as a Facebook page too. I never really talk about that because I do so much on Instagram. I've just been an Instagram kind of gal before, but I do have Slay Arts. If you wanted to post there too on Facebook, that would be groovy. I would be excited about that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Julie, I can't do anything about it while we're live, but as soon as I get off the live, I will check, okay? And I'll try to resend you the instructions. Plus, I'll be sending out the patterns right away as well. So you'll have all of that. But if you don't see anything from me by tonight, by like 9 o'clock, make sure you email me, because you should have gotten the cutting instructions along with everybody else. So
yeah,
definitely email me later, but give me a chance after the live to get it out first.
all of the logistics that I do, even just doing this virtual retreat with Stephanie, I have learned so much about the things that go into doing a retreat. Y'all, she does not get paid enough for doing face-to-face retreats. Holy heifers, Batman. It is a lot of stuff to take care of.
Yeah.
Steven doing his his virtual retreats. Oh, goodness gracious.
I know.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I will be the first to admit I have taken it for granted.
Feely said, you'll have to explain what socials are as well.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I love you, Feely. You're fun.
So when I say socials, what I mean is Instagram or Facebook. If you do TikTok, if you do Snapchat, any of those like social media platforms. That's the word I was looking for. Platform. Although I'm not a Snapchatter, so I don't even know if you can post to that. So
I don't have any idea how to do Snapchat, what that even means, other than I know it's pictures that come up and disappear or something. I don't know, whatever the kids said.
Yeah.
But yeah, I only do Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I don't do Pinterest. I don't do, what is the other one? TikTok. I don't do
TikTok.
any of that. It's too much.
Oh, I forgot about Pinterest. Yeah.
Even with the things that I have already, it's too much. So there's no way I can do all the other.
The fact that I can post to Instagram and it automatically posts to Facebook is the only way I get content onto Facebook.
Yes.
It's just too much.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, why are these colors are not matching up? Maybe they will after I sew them.
Yeah, the event planning is a profession and it is a skill, and we all are not worthy because holy.
Well, Steven is very good at it too because he likes to plan. He's a good planner.
Yeah.
So I think that's why his retreats always go so well.
It's really easy to take it for granted when it just runs so smoothly, and it's been a lot. It's been a lot to learn, and I haven't even scratched the surface. It's been fun though, and Stephanie's been a very great mentor. So there's that.
Celia said, okay, clear as mud. Thanks, Shannon. We'll get you set straight. Don't worry. Hamby Stitches said Stephen was a teacher, so I'm sure he's great. So I'm sure he's great at lesson planning. Yes.
Yeah.
Stephen has kept all of us straight. Like anytime we've done collabs together, he's
Yep.
got the agenda for us. He's got everything all. It's so nice. His skill has definitely been appreciated.
Absolutely. Oh, kitty on my foot pedal.
Oh. Thank you, Ingrid. She said we make a good team. Oh, Catherine, that's so sweet. Not true, but very sweet. She said I'm perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. I don't think there's any human that is, but I tried to do my best, and that's all that anybody can ask for is to, you know, do their best. And
Do your best and have integrity, which you have in abundance. So I'm watching a dog and cat staring contest right now, and I'm trying to figure out what's about to happen. If we're about to have a fight. Oh no, okay.
Funny.
The dog broke eye contact and laid down, so she obviously knows she was not going to win that battle.
That's funny. Not against the cat. They're pretty good at staring contests. Oh, you're welcome, Stephen. I mean, we definitely, I know I do, and I'm pretty sure Shannon does too. We've appreciated, like, you always have the agenda for us and everything ready to go. And
Oh yeah.
it makes it easy for us that are so busy doing other things that you just take care of it for us.
It's comforting to know that it'll be ready.
Oh, thanks, Bev. Y'all are so sweet. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. Hopefully you're not freezing up there. Michigan. Okay. Here's the way I look at it, because Steven said, I'm a bit anally retentive, as they say, comforting to know that it'll be ready. I agree with you, because I feel like if you plan everything, when something unexpected comes along, you're more able to handle it than if you're unplanned and then you also get unexpected craziness to come along. So you're not dealing with both kinds of crazy. You have everything planned, and then if something does happen, it's more easier to pivot and fix it, at least in my mind. So
No, I think that is very true.
mhm. Ingrid said, I was going to ask who broke eye contact first. George is still learning that cats are the bosses in this house.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. We never had cats and dogs at the same time. We had a dog a long time ago, and then we've had cats. So I've never had that dynamic in our house where we've had, but I can imagine that the cats win always.
Oh, God, yeah.
Although, funny fact, our cat, we have a Siamese cat. He is scared to death of our bunny, who is half of his size.
Oh, really?
You put the bunny down on the floor and she goes to like run around and jump, and he goes up and sniffs her and he runs away. He's like terrified of her. It's so funny.
Oh. I saw a reel, I think it was on Instagram. So it was a reel of somebody who has a chinchilla and a cat, and they were playing together.
Uh-huh.
And chinchillas can like bounce around, like they're cuckoo.
Yeah.
And the chinchilla left the cat in the dust. Just ran around the cat like a crazy thing.
I wonder if the cat thinks it's like a ball to play with, because they're
Right? They're just little floofs.
I saw the cutest thing on Instagram the other day. People, they put up videos of their animals or whatnot.
Yeah.
There was like a little baby, somebody had a baby armadillo, and they were playing with it like you play with a dog, like rolling a ball to it and whatnot. And the armadillo would go to catch it, and he'd start to like his little tiny legs, he'd run and he couldn't quite get it. So he'd like trip, and then he'd roll himself up into the ball that they do. And like he would be, it was the cutest thing ever.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, I want an armadillo. No, not really, but
Yeah, that's not like you wouldn't think, oh, armadillo, cute.
yeah, no, you wouldn't. But and I've seen adult ones like live in Florida before, but um I've never seen a baby one like that. And it was just so cute playing with the ball, and it kept like tripping and rolling itself up into a ball and rolling.
Oh, oh.
It was so funny. Hi, Karen. Good to see you.
Hey, Karen.
Ingrid said, I love watching animal videos.
Yeah.
They're hilarious. It's just good, clean, fun entertainment when there's all this other garbage out there right now.
Exactly.
Catherine said you would need to make a coat for that armadillo. Yeah, it's freezing up here today. Definitely. The poor little thing would freeze to death. Stephen put by accident, but he put Armandos are delicious. He meant armadillos, but
Nice.
have you had armadillo? I'd be a little worried about you if you did.
That's got to be a thing, right?
I'm sure somewhere. I mean, people eat all kind of weird stuff, but I don't know.
Telling
I
you.
don't think I could bring myself to. I have a hard time eating animals.
Well, especially maybe not now after seeing that video. I do like to try the weird stuff.
I know you do. Oh, we were talking about you the other day. Not in a bad way, but somebody brought up weird stuff that people eat, and they were talking about chicken feet, and I was like, "Oh, Shannon eats chicken feet." I don't know how we got on that topic of conversation. Stephen can remind us, but it was on the Wednesday So Day. Somebody was talking about some of the strange foods that you can eat, like in other countries, and somebody was like, "Oh, I walked by this thing and they had chicken feet, and I couldn't do it." And I was like, "Oh, Shannon loves chicken feet."
It really is just it's a vehicle to get the sauce to your face, and then it's just kind of chewy. I don't know. It's just fun.
So they're not like crunchy.
No, no. They're very. It's like all collagen and like actual bone because it is the knuckle and stuff of the foot. But you just kind of like suck the sauce off of it and the collagen and yeah, it's not pretty to watch by any means, but
Gotcha.
it's usually done well wherever I've gotten it. It's been done in a spicy black bean sauce, which black bean sauce is one of my favorite sauces. So that's why I like it.
So it's not a food that you eat on a date. If you want to be like look like you're refined at all.
Probably not. It's not a sexy thing. No.
Gotcha. Matthew said like escargot, a vehicle for garlic and butter.
Yes, I like escargot too.
Ingrid said gross.
Not for everybody. But to be fair, Ingrid is not the most adventurous eater in the world.
And her and I are going to get along real well on the cruise because neither am I.
Yes.
I won't be tasting any weird stuff, Ingrid.
You guys will, yes, be perfectly happy.
It's us Germans. We just like bland stuff.
Is that what it is? Oh, that's, yeah, there you go.
Oh. So I got 2 sections done of this is month 7.
Yay!
So I'm going to do the last section that I can do for now. Shannon sent me the piece that I'm missing. I have not heard back from Legit Kits. I'm not sure if they're super busy or what, but it's been a bit. So
I will thank that you just reminded me. They did have some issues with month 8. We're already on month 9. So if you're sewing along, you may have already realized it and touched base with them with month 8. They had some color issues in month 8 of Vortex. And if you're doing Iris, there is a color issue with they put the wrong color with the navy label. I'm pretty sure. So there was a mix up in Iris this month too.
So month 8, you said there was an issue?
Month 8, yes, of Vortex. Mine ended up just fine. It was like a handful of them.
Oh. I'll have to check mine really good then.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I got.
Hey, Laura Lynn.
Oh, hey, Laura Lynn. Good to see you. She said, "Hey, all you cool kids, just popping in to drop a thumbs up and send you both hugs. Thank you."
Gaming with the boys.
Oh, fun. That sounds great. Ingrid said, correct. Not at all adventurous with food. Extra bland, please. I do like some spicy stuff, and I like Indian food, but that's about as adventurous I get. I want anything weird. I want I don't care how many people say this tastes like chicken or whatever. I'm not trying it. I'm sorry.
I wish I had been old enough to go on to like Fear Factor.
Oh, I could totally see you doing that. Yeah.
That would have been so much fun. Oh, a smoothie made of ground up scorpions? Okay, let's do it.
Oh, well, I used to kind of like that show, but two things would have killed me is like, how the times where they would like put certain animals on people, like you
Oh,
have to stay in like a bed of snakes or a bed of spiders. Nope, I would have been like,
yeah.
nope, not even getting in there. I'm done. Bye.
Sorry, we lost.
Yep. Yep. I could have handled pretty much anything else. Like even cockroaches wouldn't have bothered me, but spiders and snakes, nope. I would have probably had a heart attack right there and died. So not for me. But I could totally see you doing that show completely.
I would have rocked that.
Yeah,
would have so much fun.
Oh, I'm too much of a wimp. Steven said, Ingrid, smile when you use my last name in a comment. Because she said bland food. Let's see. Julie said, I'm missing coffee Kit Kat bars from Canada. That sounds good, actually.
Ooh.
Matthew said, Shannon, was that with the fabric or the pattern? Do you know from the blocks of the month, like the messed up? It's just the fabrics, right?
The fabrics were, yeah. Some of the colors in month 8 of Vortex were messed up. And one color in this past month, and I cannot for the life of me remember if we were in month 2 or 3 of Iris. Life has been a blur over the past couple of months. But whatever the current month is of Iris, which I think is 3, is there's one color that's messed up. It was supposed to be navy, and the navy label ended up on a wrong color. And so
okay. I need to go back and look and see what the mess up was with month 8.
Laurette, their office manager, did send an email giving the specifics of what was wonky in for both.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't get that. So that's okay.
And I checked to make sure that wasn't just a certified instructor thing. Like that was you're a part of the BOM thing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have to check now because I'm like, oh, I don't want to be saying something I'm not supposed to be saying. Hi, Terry.
Hello.
Oh yeah, math cake, you'll be good to go. The pattern piece, totally fine.
Oh, yeah. Did you say you're on month 9 now? Or are you still on 8?
I'm on 8. Yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't cut the fabric for everything. Mm-hmm. So I'm cutting as I go. So gotcha. moving slow.
No, that's all right.
Well, moving at my normal speed. I'm just gonna say I'm moving at Shannon speed.
That's okay. No, I just wondered because I just picked up 9 a second ago and I was like, oh, it's all like red and yellow and orange, I think.
Yeah. What, do I have my? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, like a fiery sunset or a sunrise.
Yeah.
How much different is 9 versus 8?
Mary G said, Shannon, you would be one of the kids in the late 60s that eat chocolate covered bugs then.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I've done like gone to like festivals and stuff. I've had roasted grasshoppers and ants and yep, absolutely. Had a
Ew.
taco of roasted ants.
Ew.
Yep.
As Ingrid and I cringe.
I'm starting to make people question me. Oh.
We thought Shannon was okay, and still she started talking about food. Now we don't know about her.
Well, if they hadn't started putting worms in tequila, no, I'm just kidding. That's where it all started. Not really.
Oh, so you're telling us you're an alcoholic now. We'll still love you.
Honestly, say I don't think I've ever. I'm not a big tequila person, so I don't think I've ever actually done that.
You're the kind of friend that you need to have when there's like you're out somewhere and some challenge comes up, because be like, oh, she'll eat it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Your whole group will get a free trip to Disney World if somebody will eat this food.
Oh, see, Del Marie just asked about the worm in the tequila. I don't think I to be honest, I've eaten a lot of weird things. So there's a possibility. It's supposed to be like a real like strong shot. And I've also never been like a real big drinker. So I don't know if I would have done that to myself. Because it's supposed to be like it's supposed to have absorbed a lot of the alcohol and be like a real kick in the butt.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's something I've never tried. I'm not a tequila drinker.
Man, I'm a beer gal.
I like wine, but I'm not a big drinker otherwise.
I at a recent doctor's appointment that they ask you like, do you drink casually? And I was like, well, what do you mean by casually? And they were like, well, how much do you drink? And I said, well, I've had the same 6-pack of Miller Lite in my refrigerator for over I guess now. So if I said it today, it would be like 8 months. And they're like, a 6-pack? And I said, yeah. And they're like, no, you don't drink.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
No, I've had that when I've gone to the doctors and they're like, are you a drinker? And I'm like, does one glass of wine a year count as drinker?
Yeah.
Like, no, not really.
No.
Of course, now that I'm doing retreats, I'm drinking more wine than I used to. You quilter, bad influence on me. No, it's fun. Ew, yuck. Del Marie said the farmer's market near her house has lollipops with bugs in them. Ugh.
Oh yeah. A lot of they'll have like the spicy with the scorpion in it, and yeah, they're all kinds of different.
Yeah. Hi, Joanna.
I worked in a restaurant when I was I've worked in a lot of restaurants, but the first one I worked in was when I was in high school. And one of the bartenders was a Vietnam vet, and he used to love to mess with us. And one of the things he did one of these days was there was a cockroach crawling across the bar, and he just picked it up and ate it like just like that. And I was like, what happened to you in the war
Oh,
that has made you this way?
yuck.
Because I'm not sure like how much, because I had uncles and everything that had been in the war, like, and nobody really talked about it. He talked about it all the time. And so I'm like, how much of it is just, you like showboating for us young kids?
Yeah.
But he did weird stuff.
Hmm.
retreats. Hi, Johanna. Hi,
Put
Shelly.
it wrong first place. There we go. So there's a link for people are asking about retreats. There's a link for retreats, and the Georgia retreat is now sold out. Yay. Very excited about that. We're having a great group of people coming. Pennsylvania is up and ready for registration. So if you are interested in attending Pennsylvania, our Shannon here is going to be a guest teacher. So I'm really excited about that.
I already have that pattern written too.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. That one just went up on the website. So if you're interested in attending the Pennsylvania retreat, take a peek over there. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'll answer you back. Yeah, that one's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited about that one as well. Ingrid said, I want to
open one. Right?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. That's the only one that you have any open spots in, right? For the whole year.
Millersburg is full. Georgia's full, and our virtual retreat is closed. So yeah, that's the only one. You know, as long as tomorrow goes well and you guys enjoy yourselves, then we'll probably have some future virtual retreats, but we don't have anything on the books yet. But if you keep that website that I popped in there in your favorites or whatever, and check back periodically, or when we tell you, that's where all the retreats listed will be. So yeah. Ingrid said, I want to know who thought about putting a worm in a bottle of alcohol. Did that come about because a worm got into a bottle and they turned it into a marketing opportunity? Maybe.
I feel like that probably makes a lot of sense.
That probably is. There was a spider in my bottle in
oh my gosh,
Georgia.
Yes, it was huge. It was a huge spider. It was
a huge spider, not a little spider. It was a huge brown hairy spider. And I opened the bottle and I poured out a glass, and then I put the cap back on the bottle, and I was like, oh, what's floating in there? I thought it was just like sediment or something. Nope, big old dead nasty spider. And I am petrified of spiders. So I like just set the bottle and I walked away. I dumped my glass, washed out my cup. I didn't even want to dump it because I didn't want to touch it because I hate spiders so much. And it was weird. I know that I think both Stephen and Walter took a picture of it. I didn't think to, I should have, with this spider in the bottle, but it was creepy. So very well could have been, Ingrid. It could have been there was a worm in there and it became a thing. But spiders will not become a thing in wine. No.
That was the wildest. I'd never heard of such a thing.
Neither have I. Never. It was freaky. Okay.
Ooh, all the greens.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, Ingrid, that's exactly how it happened. It was used as marketing, said Karen. Okay.
Oh. Probably to us dumb gringos.
All right, I dropped the link in the chat as well for my friend Shannon and Stephen and Russ. I'm super, super proud of them. They've all worked really hard to gain some subscribers over the last few months, and Shannon and Russ are really close to 1,000. But our friend Stephen, he's only like,
oh my gosh,
he's so close to 10,000.
So close.
what, like 80 or something? 90? Something like that. Like super close. So if you guys haven't gone over there, which I'm sure all of you that are here have, but if you have not gone over there and checked out his channel, please go check it out and subscribe. Um, I so want him to get to 10,000. He's been at
Yes.
this for a while and he's just so close. It'll be fun. So to see him get there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's an awesome milestone, and he absolutely deserves it. So,
Yes.
and then Stephanie is so close to 20,000. I think that if you're probably here on Stephanie's channel watching this, you're probably subscribed to her. But make sure, because YouTube does weird, freaky things, and
Yes.
will unsubscribe you when you are unsuspecting it. So,
They do weird, freaky things.
yeah, or when you're unsuspecting, not not suspecting it, unsuspecting. Yeah, they do weird things. So double check, make sure, and while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button. There we go. I did my sales pitch for the night.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I think everybody here is subscribed because I think you have to be subscribed to like talk on the channel. But
Yeah.
so thank you for everybody who subscribed. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I never would have thought a year ago that I'd be this close to 20,000. It just seems crazy and super excited. So I got to figure out something fun to do when I get there. We'll have some crazy bash or something.
You got to figure out some way to embarrass the bejeebies out of you.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
That's
I think I already do that to myself most of the time anyway. But definitely for Steven, we got to think of something
Yes.
when he gets there. I'm so excited for all of you.
I've been thinking the 29th will be 1 year of YouTubing. And I'm thinking about like something to do.
Ooh, that would be fun.
It's a Monday.
You said the 29th of the year?
Yeah, the 29th. Yep. The 29th of January.
That went so fast.
Yeah.
So fast. I remember when you were like, oh, I think I'm going to start a channel. And I was like, oh, cool. But that doesn't seem like a year ago.
A year. When it was just my hands and some legit kit action.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, you have to show your face. We're so glad you did.
I'm super glad. It's been a lot of fun. It's been weird and wild and zany and fun.
Well, Candace, I started to read your message and then you took it back.
Oh.
You said subscribe to all, but then she said something else and I don't know what she took it away.
Oh.
And it was nice, so I wanted to read it, but good evening, also Irish lady. Just got back from Costco run and now dinner sandwiches from Bucky's while I watch. Then some block stitching together for trip around the world. Ooh, fun.
And
I want to go to a Bucky's so bad. I hear about these all the time, but there's not one close to me. So they're starting to like trickle into Ohio, but they're like on the south border. I'm like, come up here.
Well, on your way back, do you go through Knoxville when you go back home from Georgia?
Yes.
There's a Bucky's in Knoxville.
Okay. There's actually one that I pass right off the freeway in Kentucky as well.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't have like the want enough
Yeah.
to stop because I was just wanting to get to the hotel because I was tired.
Yeah, just to be done. There's that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Because
probably
I said, I was going to stop too, and I ended up not doing it because I was like, I just want to be home.
Yeah. So it's between Lexington and Knoxville. So next time on the way down, I just need to stop at it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mary, did you receive the email with my fabric requirements? Because if you did, the fabric requirements for Shannon's were also in there. They were attached. They were both attached to the same email. So
Hey,
if you
Philippa.
received my email, you should have gotten that. But if not, as soon as we get done here, I'm going to send out the pattern. So you'll have everything. So, yeah, but hopefully you got that. Hi, Philippa. Good to see you. Oh, she said she misspelled something. Well, you could have left a message. It would have been fine.
Yeah, Bucky's is a destination in and of itself.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it is.
Ingrid said, wow, a whole year already. You've come a long way. I can't imagine YouTube without you.
No.
Yvette said the one in Pensacola is a zoo. Really? They're that popular?
Yeah, they are insane. It's so much fun. And the cleanest bathrooms in the world. And oh, so good.
Philippa said yesterday YouTube unsubscribed me to Stephanie's channel. I'm like, what just happened? That happened to me with Laura Lynn's Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. I got unsubscribed like 3 times, and I know it wasn't her, because if we can't unsubscribe you guys, we can block somebody if they're like rude to us on our channel, but we can't unsubscribe you. So, and I wasn't blocked because else I wouldn't be able to resubscribe, right? So I just had to keep subscribing, and I'm not sure why it was doing that, because I kept going, why am I not getting her notifications? And I realized I was unsubscribed.
Yeah.
So I resubscribed, and it's been holding now, subscribed to her channel for about 6 months. So hopefully it won't unsubscribe me again. But not just for me, not just for my subscribers, but for all the people that you guys watch and subscribe to. If you notice that, like, say you watch somebody on a regular basis and you go, oh, I wonder if they're posting videos. You might have gotten unsubscribed. So I would check all your regulars that you like to watch kind of every once in a while just to see, because it's happened.
Yeah, it's just random.
Yeah. Candace said, Stephanie, you're good at what you do and you're down to earth and care. Thank you. Thank you for being so patient with my emails. Of course. Oh, Mary said, but I had questions as to what kind of fabric, solids or prints. So Shannon, that's about your pattern.
Oh, sure. So I always recommend, if you're doing FPP and it's a first time, I always recommend a solid or a batik, where right and wrong side doesn't really matter so much. If you are comfortable FPPing and if you know, right sides together in FPP makes sense to you, then you know, any print would be super cool. It's just, you want to make sure that there's a contrast between them, so that where they meet in it's weird talking about the pattern. I'm not talking about the pattern. Where they meet, there's definition, basically. But yeah, I would say if you're new, I would just not add that added little layer of frustration of it being a print side, or, you know, like pretty side or wrong, right or wrong side, or any of that stuff. Yeah. Just easier that way. Now, I'm not saying we wouldn't be able to get through it. I was just gonna say, I'm not saying we wouldn't be able to get through it together tomorrow, because we'll be live with each other, and I could totally walk you through it if prints is what you have. I'm here for it. I will be there for you. But
probably easier with non-directionals, correct?
Oh gosh, yeah. Don't do directionals. That'll drive you mad.
Yeah. Let's see. Some stuff.
Oh, it's time to bust Steven.
Oh, why?
He said, oh, I wish I'd known about batiks beforehand. Steven, if you paid any attention to my channel, you would know that I regularly speak about the fact that solids and batiks are fantastic to start with in your FPP journey.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble now. She's giving you the mom voice.
Oh, that was fun.
Got the mom voice.
That was fun.
That was hilarious. Julie said unsubscribing on YouTube is definitely an issue. Many content creators said they lose subs and waves. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is that YouTube does. I know a bunch of people told me this January, once January hit, they lost a whole bunch, but then they gained some back. If I think YouTube every now and again does like something, if you haven't watched somebody for a little bit, they like wipe. I don't know why they do that, because I think it should be up to the person that's subscribed.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Whether they want to take somebody out of their subscribed things or not. I mean, but I've watched like Mom and Pop Gold Shop. I watched Laura Lynn for a couple of years, um and I watched her regularly. So why they took me off of her, I don't know, but it's just weird.
Mary said, tisk tisk, Stephen.
So people are saying thank you for the tip about batiks. Yes, batiks are great. Batiks or solids are great if you're brand new to FPP, because you can use either side of the fabric. So
yeah,
you don't have to worry about if you're putting the fabric on right or wrong.
and I know a lot of folks will be like, oh, there's definitely a right or wrong side to a batik, but and in some I have even noticed that there's a difference, but it's not so great that it's going to make or break an FPP pattern.
Right.
In any way. And I mean, I've known people who have used the wrong side of prints to get low volume action in their own patterns too. So
yeah, that's true.
There's no rules. It's easier when there's so much that you're already worried about in learning FPP to not add that extra layer.
Yeah. Steven said, well, Julie, I may have missed the whole thing about batiks, but at least I got the email.
Hey.
Oh, gosh almighty.
Such a fun group. You just be goofy.
We don't even have to talk. We're just going to let you all talk, and we'll just read what you say, and then it's entertainment. Oh, gosh. So funny.
Julie said, Mr. Smarty Pants.
No, I'm making me laugh so much. I'm losing place where I'm at.
Oh.
All right. See, Joanna listened. She said, yes, Shannon, I've heard you say that many times. She gets a cookie.
Yep, exactly. Gold star, baby.
She said, yay, chocolate chip, please. Sure thing.
Oh, Stephanie, do you have crumbles up by where you're at? Crumble?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish we didn't.
Thinking about a warm chocolate chunk cookie sounds really good.
Oh, that sounds really good. Actually, before we went live, my husband's like, are we going out tonight? And I was like, it's cold. I don't know if I want to. But he was like, well, maybe we can go out for ice cream or dessert or something. And I'm like, I don't want ice cream. It's freezing. But now, warm chocolate chip cookie sounds kind of good.
Warm crumble.
Yeah.
I could be convinced.
That might be yummy. Oh, where did I put this color? I'm a hot mess today. Dropping everything, can't find anything. Oh, there we go.
One of
Like I
those.
just had this color in my hand. Where'd I put it? Put it back in the pile.
Let's see, when we're too organized for ourselves.
Actually, I'm not organized at all. I was starting to get my space really nice and clean, and then I came home from retreat. And I had everything upstairs in our front office in our house. And one day when I was out grocery shopping, my husband decided that he was tired of looking at it, so he brought it all down here and just kind of dumped it everywhere. And I was like, but I was keeping it up there. I mean, I don't blame him. It's a lot of stuff, but I was like, I was keeping it up there until I got all this the way I wanted it. So I wouldn't, so when I brought that down, I could put it away right away. So now I am just a mess. Because he like dumped it on top of stuff that I needed to put away first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bless his heart. He didn't mean to mess me up, but oh, that sounds good. Jenny said, I grabbed a banana pudding from Magnolia Bakery on my way home today. Got it for a retreat treat. Oh,
Lovely. That sounds fantastic.
amazing.
Sad that you can't share via Zoom.
Yeah. Johanna said, I've not heard of Crumble before. I'll have to check them out. Don't. It'll do your waistline better if you don't. No, they're really, really good cookies. They're huge though. They're like this big, so you can't eat them all at one time because they're usually really rich.
Yeah.
And like for my family, we'll buy 2 of those cookies and we cut them into bits and we have enough for all 6 of us because they're so rich, but they're so good.
We got the because I'm the gadget gal. The Crumble store has cookie cutters, and they cut
Oh,
them
you
into
got one of those?
Yeah, so cute.
Yes.
And yeah, we cut them. We get them home. We cut them all into fourths, and then they last us quite a while.
Yeah. You have to. They're so big, you can't eat them.
Yeah.
We tried one time to all of us eat our own cookie, and we felt so sick.
I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Yeah. It was a bad decision to do that.
Yeah. It's just so much sugar. Oh, the sugar rush. Boy.
Yes, yes. Mary said there are 3 of us and we split 1 cookie. Yeah, there's 6 of us and we get 2 and we split them. It's
Yep.
You can't eat more than that because it's
and not be able to look at yourself in the mirror.
You just don't feel good because they're so rich.
Yep.
But they're yummy. We missed one last week that Sarah really wanted, but we just never made it over there. It was like 2 chocolate Oreo cookies or something like that, and I guess it had like marshmallow fluff in between. She was like, "Oh, we missed it." And I'm like, "I think we'll be okay."
I think we'll live.
They'll bring it out another time.
Yeah. I am though when they have the chocolate chunk. I just really like the chocolate chunk.
Yeah, the dark one or the semi-sweet. I mean, or the milk.
Doesn't matter. Dark chocolate's my favorite, but
yeah,
just the chunk is.
You're like.
Yeah. All right, so there is D7A, which is like all the colors and that really deep blue.
Nice. Yeah, Catherine, I'm trimming it off now, so I'll show you what I've got in just a second here. KMB Stitches says 1 cookie is 4 serving sizes, hence the cookie cutter. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that just sounds like a challenge to me. And now I'm just going to make bad decisions.
Yeah. Oh gosh, Sherry Cook said Green Bay just got 6 more inches of snow, or 6 inches of more. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, Crumble is a chain, Julie. It's a national chain.
Yeah.
So, I actually heard about it first when I was in Vegas. People were talking about Crumble cookies. And then discovered that there was one going in down the street from us. Although I find now that it's here and it's not like a rare thing, that I'm not as attracted to it as I was when we couldn't get it.
That's true. When it first went in, we went once a month. We would go.
Yeah.
And now it's probably been a year, and I don't remember the last time we went. It's been a while.
Okay, here's half of one of the pieces I was working on. So this is what the back looks like.
Nice.
So I got to do the lower half and then they'll go together.
Yeah. This D7 was 4 sections.
Ooh.
To put into this one.
I like that one. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the next section I'll work on, which I'll attach to that, looks like this. So that's how legit kits work. They're a little bit different than other FPP things. Sometimes they come in pieces and you have to put them together. So there we go.
But for month 8, like C7, so like she was just showing that one, C7's a whole page. And they're always in this 8.5 by 11. And they trim up smaller, but when you get them, they're in this 8.5 by 11
configuration. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Billy. I was telling Stephanie earlier and Ingrid earlier today that I slept horribly last night because I am so anxiously awaiting the retreat tomorrow.
Oh.
Super excited. But also
I hope you get some sleep tonight.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good.
Good.
But I'm just super excited.
Charlotte says they have crumble cookies where she's at. Nice. Yay. Oh, maybe you should try one of those tequila worms tonight. Then you'll sleep good.
I'll be knocked out. You would have to be calling me tomorrow morning.
You're like, hey, we're starting. Where are you at?
Like, where are you? I would be done for. Oh my.
Oh gosh. That would not be good.
No. That'd be a story to tell, though. That's for sure.
She missed her first virtual retreat because she was
snocker.
Okay. Ooh, this piece has a lot of colors. I love some of the names of the colors. They're really great.
Yeah.
Like this one, Bonsai.
Does anybody else remember that movie, Buckaroo Banzai, Across the Fourth Dimension?
No, but I was thinking of like Karate Kid when he's like, Bonsai.
Yeah.
He's like,
That was a movie I would watch regularly with my dad. Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah. What was it about?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I can remember the dude, like he's driving this car super fast And so he goes into like warp speed, and they're like bad people trying to make him not do it. I was probably 12 the last time I watched it. I'm not really sure, but loved it. Loved the movie.
Hmm.
I don't know. Weird. Somebody out there has to have watched it. Now I need
Hi,
to like.
Diana. Good to see you. Sorry.
Oh.
She's from Bermuda. Great to see you.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Val, I got your email. Sorry I haven't responded yet, but I got your email. Yay! Val was the recipient of my table runner.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Val.
So
You're going to have a beautiful piece there.
she let me know very graciously that she did receive it, and so it is home. And I think it is the most adorable thing because her daughter lives right by her and has the big family table. So that is where it's going to live.
Aw, very cool.
It made me so happy to know that.
You'll be with them at all their family meals, Shannon.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Very cool.
Uh-oh. What'd I do? Uh-oh.
You in trouble.
Graroz. Qua. Where did CY go?
Steven said apparently crumble cookies is coming to Canada. We have one just outside of Canada. Never heard of it until today.
Ooh.
They're pretty good cookies, and they should be for how much they cost.
Right?
But if you're splitting it with multiple people, then it's not so bad cost-wise.
Yeah, that is true. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dork.
Huh?
I couldn't figure out where the piece of fabric went, and it was laying underneath the paper that I was looking at.
So what has been your favorite crumble flavor so far? Is it the chocolate chunk one?
That's just my go-to. Like all like I just love chocolate chips so much. Their key lime pie one is really good.
That is one of Keith's favorites. He loves that one.
The pecan pie one was really good.
I didn't get to taste that one. I wanted to so bad.
That was tasty. Oh, their waffle one. I didn't think I was gonna like it. Liked it, and their cornbread one. I like that one too.
Mm.
Obviously, I have way too much dang crumble.
I haven't had the cornbread one, but I've heard that it's really good. And the waffle one was, I think it was this week's, but we didn't get there because I was like not going out for that.
Yeah.
So, but my favorite one so far has been they had a shortbread one that had like salted caramel on top.
Oh, like a millionaire bar, is that what they're called?
I'm not sure, but it was shortbread cookie and then it had salted caramel and then it had like a layer of chocolate ganache on top of that.
I think that's like a millionaire bar. I think that's
okay. Well, I about died and went to heaven with that one. So
I have not had that. I don't know that I may have just missed because we haven't gone, but that sounds lovely. I love shortbread cookies.
I love shortbread. Shortbread's probably my favorite kind of cookie.
It's so easy to make too, which I really like.
They're easy to make. They're just if you want it sweeter, you can add chocolate. If you just want it like a tea cookie, you can just have the shortbread. It's just they're so good.
Yeah.
But that one was super rich. Like I had like 2 bites and I'm like, okay, this cookie is going to take me a few days. But real good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tamala said, good movie, Buckaroo Banzai is
Oh,
testing
Taylor!
a jet engine car, and he went through into another dimension and brought back an alien organism. Okay.
Yes. Gosh, I just love that thing so much, and I don't remember a lot of it. I was so young.
That sounds very interesting. It almost sounds like a little bit Back to the Future-ish.
Kind of. Yeah, kind of, but yeah, it was just weird. Like he had like a whole like crew, like he had his posse.
Oh, how funny. Huh.
I need to find like somebody's got to be still like playing it.
K&B Stitches said chocolate chip is so buttery it smells like a pancake. Diana said, I make millionaire shortbread. It's a family favorite. Okay, bring some to the retreat tomorrow, please.
That's one Willy Wonka thing I wish actually happened.
Yeah. The Wonka vision.
Yep.
Yep.
Or like Star Trek, you know, where you just
Beam stuff.
have your
Yeah.
food.
Steven said we got about 2 inches of snow, but we live on the lake, so we're affected by it. Yeah. We get lake effects here. Let's see. Julie said, I did wonder watching the blizzard coverage on YouTube if you had constant lake effect in the winter. I think she's talking to Steven. I think he gets affected by it, but where I live, we get lake effect as well. But this year's been a weird year. We haven't had much snow until today.
Yeah.
There I go dropping stuff again. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Stephanie, I have to apologize. I did forget to say to you that I may have to drop early.
Today?
Yeah, today.
Oh, whenever you're ready, we can go.
I'm having dinner with my son, and I totally forgot to say that.
How rude. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's fine. We can go soon. I just want to finish these last bits here.
Think of the devil. The son just walked in.
Huh. It was like karma.
Yeah. We're gonna go get matsutake, which is hibachi,
Oh,
where they
that's
like cook
fun.
in front of you and stuff.
Yeah, I like hibachi.
Oh, there's another box for you over there too, bud.
As long as it's not chicken feet.
No chicken feet. No. But it never fails to get me. I love it when they say I can make egg rolls, and then they make the egg roll, and then they make the onion choo-choo train.
Uh-huh.
I'm an easy mark. Every time I giggle.
What retreat is tomorrow? Shannon and Stephanie's virtual retreat. We are doing a all-day virtual retreat on Zoom. And we both wrote a pattern, so we're super excited about that. Starts at 8:30 a.m. And well, we're opening the doors at 8:30 a.m. and then Shannon's gonna start teaching at 9. So
Yep.
On the dot.
Be there, be square.
That's right.
But the fun thing about Zoom is afterwards, if there are any questions or anything, we can do like a breakout room or like whatever we need to do to make sure everybody feels comfortable. Like if you don't finish it, which I am a slow sewer. If it were me, I would not have it finished. Some are going to be speedy sewers and we'll complete the whole thing, which is very exciting.
Yep.
But it is set up so that you will be comfortable to complete it if you don't complete the whole thing by the time we're done. And it'll all make more sense.
She won't let you leave unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And Diana, the pattern email will go out after this live. So in just a little bit, but just give Stephanie some time to to wrap up and.
Yep. So let's see, it's 6:33. So we'll go ahead and go because Shannon's got some things to do. I've got to get you guys the patterns. Thanks for hanging out with us a little bit while we worked on our pieces here. You want to show them what you finished?
Yeah, it was good to get some mojo back on this.
Yes.
Or some dojo, I guess you call it.
Yes.
So,
oh, that's so pretty. It almost looks like a peacock.
I think so too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And then I finished these 2 bits and then a half a bit of another one. And I'm getting close on the bottom part of that one, but not quite yet. So yeah, there we go. So I'm glad that we got a little bit of catch up because I was feeling really bad because I was so far behind. So
yeah.
So thank you for sewing with me and helped me push me to, get some of this done.
Yeah, same back at you. Thank you for providing this time to actually focus on it.
Yes, yes. All right. So everybody that's here, that's coming to the retreat tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. Did you have to pre-register? Yes. Let's see. Eastern time. Yes. Eastern time tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. You can start coming in 9 o'clock. Shannon will start her part of the teaching. And then we'll give you guys the rest of the agenda for tomorrow. Then we'll talk about the schedule and all that kind of stuff. If you do not receive your patterns by 9 o'clock tonight, please email me because then there was some problem because I made sure that I emailed everybody last week. I double checked, triple checked all the names. So if you didn't receive anything last week, the cutting instructions, or anything like that, make sure that by 9 o'clock tonight Eastern time, if you don't see an email from me with the patterns, please email me. And my email is stephanies.stitches@yahoo.com. I will put that in the chat really fast before we go. If I can type. So take down my email. If you don't hear from me by 9, please email me because that means something's wrong. Either yours is going into some weird place because sometimes when you send out a list or when you send out emails to a whole group of people, some people's emails go, whoa, yeah. I don't like this email because it's got
spam. There's too much stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much stuff. So sometimes their emails don't like that there's a whole bunch of other people's names attached to it. So you might not get it. So make sure that, like I said, if you don't see me by 9 tonight, email me personally and I can respond right to you. Because I've definitely sent them all. So, but that's it. Any other parting words for you, Shannon?
No, I'm just really excited about tomorrow. And thank you everybody who did register. And definitely I'm looking forward to it. And Stephanie's losing lights left and right.
My lights, well, they time off because they think you're like, yeah, anyway. That means I've been sitting here for too long.
There you go.
Yep. All right, guys, we'll see you in the morning. Thank you, Shannon, for sewing with me. And everybody look for an email really soon. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.